Welcome back to ICT Trading Concept, guys. Thanks for joining. Here is the disclaimer. You are not allowed to copy my trade. Just this educational purpose channel, so no signal service. Okay. Thanks for joining. Got a lot of subscription yesterday, so near about 4449. Here is NQM. I was unable to connect my trade wallet to my what to say. I mean the uh, trading view. So there was an entry around what time it was? Around 2 p.m. Yeah, around 2 p.m. there was an entry, and you can see actually there was another entry over here. I didn't pursue it at that one as well. There was the last fair value gap here, the last fair value gap. This is the entry gap. I don't know what happened to my chart. Oh, okay, it's working now. So it was not working actually. My template was not working. That was relatively equal lows. The price went lower. That first fair value gap, I have tweeted it on my Twitter and I showed it to you that it's not working. Okay, so that is the video that I couldn't able to connect trade weight, so I didn't take that entry. But over here, that fair value gap was traded by that high, and when price came here, failed to take that high. At the same time, it has taken all of this high. When the first fair value gap is broken, here this candle, just this candle. When this candle has broken the first fair value gap, there is the entry until the last fair value gap. Okay, last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap over here until here. So that's so far all the first fair value gap entry. You can see the price action over here. I'm gonna remove it from my chart. So this 15-minute chart, you can see so far price is actually everything. Price is actually trading this fair value gap over here. That is the new day opening gap. I don't think so. I'm gonna use that new day opening gap. That's just 5 handle gap. So I don't think it's important. So that is the 15-minute fair value gap, and price came here perfectly. Here is my liquidity. This low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. That is my liquidity for today. And finally, I'm expecting that price will reach over here. I'm not sure about that fair value gap. I'm not sure about, but this sell side liquidity was seen to me, so I have just write it on mark 18134.75 and 18,000. That's my target for tomorrow so far. That is that 18134.75. So far I'm expecting price will take that low, and finally it will reach until that hourly fair value gap. That's my expectation from today. Now price is in the consolidation mode. You can see just sideways. Okay, this is sideways, no movement, nothing. You can see market has traded that 15-minute fair value gap, and yeah, so far it's showing us that market would love to go lower, take the liquidity. So far it's showing that. I'll be in 1 minute chart here. This is 4, so we should expect some kind of volatility right now. Okay, so around 4 there will be some kind of volatility. I would love to see if I get any kind of lower market structure shift, I will go for that. But here, if it wants to go higher, I'll just see. I will just watch the market. Okay, I'm not interested to do anything if market would love to go higher. Now this is the London session. Obviously, market can go higher, but look how sideways the price is. Okay, this is just range bound price over here. This price came from here, it started to sideways. Sideways, just sideways price so far. Still I'm thinking that market is going to fall until that line, but it just sideways price. That's all, brother. Now it is expected. Why it is expected? Because Wednesday we will have the FOMC. So market has the permission to do the consolidation until the FOMC. Then Yesterday Monday was the expansion day, so if that is the expansion day, obviously the very next day you can expect some kind of consolidation day. There is a lot of rules, okay? And yesterday was disaster for me. I actually noticed that I was bearish whole time. When market was going higher, I was bearish, and when finally market started to fall, I was bullish. The reason was I just told market is gonna go and take that buy side liquidity, that high and that high, that was relatively equal highs, and market reversed from a random area. So there was no I mean the 15-minute fair value gap was over here. When I told that, I tried to prove my word. So what I have done, I actually avoid the price action. Instead of that, I try to prove my that I'm right. So I did that thing wrong, but whole time I was bearish, and finally you can see market was actually fall. Okay, market actually fall, and that's my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm a human being, so sometimes yeah, I do the bad things. Okay, I do the bad things, and I believe that I got some lesson from yesterday, that I should, everyone has to depend on the price action. Nobody is I mean out of I mean bigger than the price action. Yeah. So yeah. So far you can see market is range bound. If I just see this high and that low, price is just inside that leg. Okay, inside that leg. Look at this leg. This high, I'm gonna mark that high over here. This high and that low. Price is just inside of that range. You can see this is sideways. Do you want to take entry over here for a small run? Obviously you can do it, but in I mean for me, I always love to break the sideways range. Okay, I mean how long it will be here, like that way I will try to avoid the price, or try to avoid to take the entry. If I don't see anything clean, I should not participate into the market. Now as I'm bearish, I will try to look for a bear run. For that, if it went higher, we will see how it react. Okay, we will see that. Yeah, so far I can only outline that first parabolic up entry which I outlined, and it was outside of the session. So yeah, maybe that's not a perfect time to take entry, and yeah, you are going to miss that entry because it is outside of the session. But after this, all of this price action, so today I'm getting the perfect price action. Okay, I'm getting it perfect way. Look, this is the last parabolic gap from 1 minute chart. Market is respecting that last parabolic gap. When price came lower, where did it came? To the entry parabolic gap. So this is the entry parabolic gap perfectly. Okay, over here. So this is the entry parabolic gap. After trading that entry parabolic gap, if I just mark the consequent encroachment of that week over here, see this 50%, how beautifully it reacts from that 50%. So far I'm getting the precision from here, but still I need to wait. Okay, I need to wait to see the price action because this is sideways. You have to understand the fact. I went to 15-minute chart. From 15-minute chart, I marked my liquidity. Okay, that's my liquidity. That low and that low, they are relatively equal low. So that's my liquidity. I marked the 15-minute parabolic gap. This is the 15-minute last parabolic gap. Above this 15-minute last parabolic gap, I have only this new opening gap. So we don't have anything else in. I mean above the 15-minute to that leg. This is the last parabolic gap, and now if you just want to mark that as your last parabolic gap, then this will be your entry parabolic gap. So whatever, by anyhow this parabolic gap has the meaning. Price came to this parabolic gap, I would love to go for some kind of entry. Now as I can see, market has broken the last parabolic. If it can broke that last parabolic gap, or now it is not clean, but I'll go for this. Okay, it's not clean, but I will go for this. Market has shifted. If it can make a parabolic gap, I would love to take that sell, and this sell and liquidity will be my target. Now I'm not telling it's gonna work or something. I will try to take that on. So yeah, from here I would love to hold my stop loss over there. above there, and I will try to take a partial, very small trade. I'll try to take a partial here and partial there. Let's see if it works or not. Get this fair value gap. I don't want to see market will go above that constant encroachment. I don't want to see that. It went above that. Maybe I will be stopped out. Still, that's not a huge. I mean, stop loss. I believe 16 handle in my limit. Okay, so I'll be happy with that 16 handle. I have near about 2000 plus loss from yesterday. I mean, I guess 2400 something. I have that much loss from yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day for me. All I want to see market will break this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So I got the reaction here. Okay, that was the reaction. Sorry, from the entry fair value gap. So that was the reaction from the entry fair value gap. Now I want to see market will break that entry fair value gap and it will fall. Why I took a partial below that low? Because that is the range bound area. That means see this range. So price can take the liquidity, then it can reverse for the buy side liquidity. That's why I would love to take a partial around that area, and then I will put my stop loss maybe to the break even, so that even if I get stopped out, I will be still profitable. Okay, so that's why I would love to take some partial here. If market give me the chance, then I will take a partial over there. If okay, I'm not telling that it's going to work. All I'm telling you, I would love to try this trade. Thank you. I didn't read your comment because yeah, the reason is yesterday's trauma didn't left me yet. I think I'm less confident today. Okay, I'm really less confident because it was nothing for me to take the loss previously, but now when I was wrong yesterday for the first time for after maybe 1 2 weeks, it actually affect my mind. Okay, so it really affects to my mind, and I can't just explain how I was just thinking. Yesterday was a really bad day. Okay. I'm unable to read your message, so first let me finish what one trade, maybe on successful trade, then maybe I will be again. I'll be confident. Okay, maybe I'll be confident. This is that fair value gap after the market structure shift. So price trade that fair value gap, nothing wrong. So all I want to see market won't go above that constant encroachment. That's all I want to see. If market reverse from here, that is more beautiful, more perfect. If it can reverse from there, I'll be happy to see that. It will be more beautiful. All I don't want to see market will go above that constant encroachment. That's all I don't want to see. Now over here for me this entry was perfect. I missed it. I will try this one. If it doesn't work, I will maybe I will do myself some trade by myself, and then when I will get some profit, I'll come back. Something like that. Okay. So over here when it is broken, this last entry fair value gap, I'm gonna remove it from my chart because it's broken. So all I am going to do is I'm gonna mark the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So this is the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Gonna mark the last fair value gap. Now it's a very small fair value gap. Still, this is the fair value gap. I would love to see market will just break the last fair value gap and it will fall dramatically. That's all I want to see. Now this is the highest up close body candle so far. This is my water block so far. Okay, I'm not sure yet this is water block or not. but so far this is the order block. So that opening and the low, these two level is the order block level, and there is the mean threshold. If I see market went higher, then I will mark the mean threshold, otherwise I'll keep that order block to my chart only. All I want to see, market will go through this last fair cap and it will hit my, at least the partial will be taken. Okay, that's my expectation right now. And yeah, if I see market close below this fair cap, I'm gonna put my stop loss above that high, swing high maybe. Okay, or something. I will wait more, little more. I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah, because trailing stop loss is my is my only psychological problem. I really don't want to overcome that problem because I'm really profitable by trailing stop loss, but still today I want to give more space for the price, to the price, so that it can give me some profit. So yeah, when it's broken, I'm gonna remove it. This is the order block level. If it broke the order block level, I'm gonna mark the mean threshold, otherwise okay. Yes, I have to mark the mean. Here that is the mean threshold. I don't want to see any body close above that height, above that line. Again guys, please don't copy my trade, because you see last day was disaster. So yeah, it's kind of, you can do one thing, like you do your own analysis, and then if you can compare your analysis with me, maybe sometimes it will match and you will take that entry. There is nothing wrong, okay? But if you just slowly, I mean slowly, not slowly actually, if you just depend on my analysis, that will be a burden for me, okay? Because I don't want take the risk of your profit or of your loss. I'm doing my analysis, you will do yours, and when both of us will be the same, maybe that will be more confident entry, okay? So here, there we have no problem, but here if you just depend on my analysis, that's gonna be a problem for me. I don't want you to copy my trade. That's all, brother. All I want to say, market will close below that low. I want a body close below that low. That's all I want to say. If I get that, I'll be very confident that market is going to hit my, at least that limit. That's the first expectation right now. Just if it can close below that low. Now, if it failed to close below that low, I'm gonna mark that low. Let's let's close that candle. Okay. So I'm gonna mark that low now. Market has to close below that low. It wants to go lower. So far, this last travel cap is holding the price. Now it went little above the travel cap one time. That can be the fake breakout, but so far yeah, it's actually holding the price. The last parabola from 1 minute chart here, that is the last parabola from 1 minute. So far it's holding the price. I'm still believing that market is going lower, so I would love to hold this trade until it hits my stop loss. So if I get stopped out, I'll be I have nothing to do actually, nothing to do, because I'm going with a perfect setup. That is water block price. Retest the water block. Cool. Let's see if it can break lower now, or it wants to go higher. Again guys, this is very sloppy price action. Price is in range bound, okay? This is high, that is the low. Price is inside that run. See, it is going lower, higher, lower, again higher, lower. It went little higher, it went lower. It can be choppy until the New York session. So it's highly risky. As I explained, it is highly risky. Maybe it has done its lower run, now it's going higher. Now it can happen, okay? Because market didn't break the range, this high, that low. it is inside that range. That's why it's highly risky. So be careful about your entry. Actually, I would love to do one thing. I would love to make one contract stop loss to the break even over here, and one contract I will keep here. So I mean buy stop. So even if I get stopped out over there, I will take just one contract loss. Okay? So that's kind of a good idea, I think. I'm doing this because I have already a lot of losses from yesterday. So that's why I'm doing this. Let's see if it works or not. If it can close below that low, I'll be very confident. Really, I would love to make sure that I got little profit. I'm gonna put it here above that swing hand. I can't stop myself not trailing the stop loss, so I am doing it by one contract. Let's see if it hit my stop loss or if it hits my limit, target limit. Just consolidating around the last fair gap from 1 minute chart. Not good though. Should expand lower. The reaction from the last fair gap is actually making me nervous. Making me nervous. How beautifully it is holding the price. Not good at all. Okay, I will put it here. If I take stop loss, I will take a small loss. Okay, not huge one. So two stop loss over here for two contract, because it's not a logical level. Market can come back again until the mean threshold because of the retracement or reaction from the last parallel. Let's look at the reaction from this small place. I am just loving this reaction from last parallel gap, the entry parallel gap. I'm really loving the reaction today. To be honest, it was much more precise comparing with yesterday. But price is inside the range, so little difficult. But otherwise, everything was perfect. And guys, don't forget to give me simple like. I know it's not a huge entry or information, but still, I I need some like. Okay, I need some like. Come back again here to that order block. So that last parabolic gap hold the price, send it back. Price went higher one more time, came to that last parabolic gap, trade over there, went lower. It came to this last parabolic gap. This, I believe that this is the reaction. Market should go lower, and yeah, I'm thinking that market should go lower. That's all I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to get a market structure shift over here. That is not absolutely, that is not good. Absolutely not good. Price volatility feels way smoother than yesterday, even with the current consolidation. Yeah, brother, you are right. The volatility is way smoother. Okay, yesterday was kind of really unfair price action, and Monday expansion is really so tough. I'm sorry, I want to take a huge loss. I don't want to go with that thing. I would love to go with this huge loss, because the last reaction can send it until that consequent crossing. So I don't want to be stopped out to the, you know, in a short way. I don't want to that. Even if I take the loss, I'll be happy with that loss. It's way smoother comparing with yesterday's price action. The mean threshold is broken. I don't need that one, not anymore, because market is going high. Okay. I got it stopped out. This last fair value cap actually hold the price, send it back higher, and that was stopped out. Yeah, still it is in the range. So let the range do some destroy, continue to do some destroy mode. It didn't work actually. It was a nice displacement in according to the rules. There was the sell side liquidity, but it didn't go lower. It tapped to this fair value cap, tried to go lower, failed to break that last fair value cap, went higher. Now, if it would love to go little higher, it will go over there. But yeah, it's the theme. Have to wait more for the next opportunity. I don't think so. I'm gonna get any opportunity before 7 a.m. kill them. So it's gonna be a huge responsibility for me to mitigate all of my losses. If I come to 15 minute chart, you can see the price action over here. So 15 minute chart, from 15 minute chart, look at this price action over here. So this is that high, this is that low, or you can go for that low. Okay, so this low and this side, market is just inside of that range. Inside of that range. Here I have this entry fair value gap from 15 minute chart. Market tapped over there. Perfect. It should expand lower because market has traded that consequent encroachment, then it has traded the lower part. Now it should expand lower, but it didn't do that, and it's just consolidating. So I tried, but it didn't work. Can you explain the MSS that you mentioned here? This low, this is the swing low, which is the lowest low. I mean, there is no other low here in that price action which is lower than that low. Like, why do I mean that? If you go for that low, it is also valid. This low, because this is the lowest low. There is no other low which is below that low. Now over here, where market is just think like that way, around that price action, it has passed lot of time from here to here. In that time frame, this is the lowest low. I will go with that lowest low as my market structure shift. Okay, I talked about the lowest low. I didn't add that thing to my market structure shift video, because in that case you will be confused. That's why I didn't add that word in my video, that if you want to go for the lowest low, you have to mark the lowest low without any confluences. That means I don't need that low to trade any fair value cap, or it doesn't need to have a swing high on its left, swing low on its left, swing high on it, swing low on its right. So yeah, I am thinking this is the lowest low. Okay, actually my mind is telling me to go for the long now, because this is range bound. Market will reach until that 15 minute last fair value. So I'll go for long to that order block, and I'm covering the order block only over here. I'm just covering this order block. You can see here why I just change my direction. The reason is this is range bound, so market went lower. As it is ranging, I believe that market will come here until that 50 minute low now. So I actually took that entry depending on that order block over here. Market went lower, take the liquidity. This is the market structure sheet. Let me mark that. Again, guys, don't follow my trade. That's my request. This is the market structure shift. Market has taken the liquidity. Market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. So over here, this low and that low. This is the fair value gap. So I will actually put my stop loss below that order block. Price trade, very immediate reaction. Flow went higher to the opening of that order block, and market trade that fair value gap, trade that order block. I'm expecting that market will go higher and at least until that 15-minute fair value gap. So I will go with this setup as well. This is the reason I just immediately change my direction. Okay, I change my direction because from 15-minute chart, if you see, this is range bound. Price is inside between these two ranges, here and here. It went lower, went higher. See, the lowest low, highest high. Lowest low, it should go at least until that 15-minute fair value gap. Then if it wants to go more high, it can go more higher. It can break that thing. So what I can do actually, I can do some customization over here. So I don't know if it's also working or not. So this is range bound, very tricky. I will go for one contract over here and the rest of contract until that 15-minute constant cost. Yeah, I would love to go with this one as well, as it didn't work the sell. It should work that buy as it is range bound. So I'm trying to catch the range. That's the thing. Okay, that's why I just immediately changed my bias. Now here is also the last fair value gap. Even if market wants to go higher, it has to break that fair value gap. It doesn't happen always. Okay, I don't change my bias always. Like here I took sell, here I'm taking buy. No, I don't do that always. But by watching the price action, immediately I change my bias. That's the only reason. And yeah, it's near about 9 handle stop loss. Let me check actually. Yeah, something 8.5 handle stop loss. So I will catch that stop and I will try to catch that on us. Why is that 15-minute fair value gap is the last fair value gap? Can you please explain? No, I didn't say that that is the 15-minute last fair value gap. I told that this is the entry fair value gap. If you want to see this one as your first fair value gap or this candle high, that candle low, there is a small volume imbalance plus fair value gap. Both of them are at the same level. So if you want to go with that as your last fair value gap, then this will be your entry fair value gap. Or if you see this is just a volume imbalance, then this will be your last fair value gap. So I just told that. Okay, I told that at the first time. So this is that order block. If you go for the consecutive order block, this is the consecutive order block. So both of them are very important level. So market should reverse now if it really wants to go higher. Should reverse from both consecutive area and the order block. Both of them has been traded. It should expand higher now. Again, guys, please don't copy my trade. If you get something with your analysis, then please go for that. Nothing wrong with that. But please don't try to copy my trade. Okay, this is range bound, highly risky. Highly risky. I'm eligible to take $6,000 loss in a day to this account. Even if I take near about 4 day in a row $6,000 every single day, still I won't blow my account. But I really don't go more than $3,000 in one day. Never ever. My maximum time I go for $1,200 maximum loss. Very rare though. But yeah, rest of the time I never go above $3,000. So if I want to blow my account, I have to take a lot of days just losing trade, just losing trade, just losing trade. So if you just try to copy my trade, it's gonna be harmful for you because maybe you are just trying to pass your evaluation or something like that. If you want to go, please go with your own analysis. You can just take it. I mean, yeah, like for example, you are also thinking that market is going higher depending on that fair value gap. So when I am doing that as well, so you can say, okay, so both of us actually thinking the same way, maybe it's going to work, something like that. But if you don't have any expectation and you just go and copy my trade, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a very problem. So please don't do that. Okay. Thank you for the explanation. You're most welcome, brother. A very choppy market. The market has taken all of this liquidity. There is nothing wrong with that. Got this very nice displacement, market structure shift. As this is range bound, market at least it should reach until that 15-minute parallel gap one more time. So that's why I tried my bias or direction, and you can see this order block is still holding the price. So I'm really happy to see that. Now let's see if it can reach until that target or not. Quiz to me. চিনে যেতে পারবা? একদম সাধনার মোড় নামে তো একটু সাধনার মোড়ে ও থেকে একটু সামনে সোজা হেঁটে গিয়ে তারপর বাম দিকে যাবো। বাজারে যাবা তাই বলবা, বুঝছো? বাজারে যাবা এবং সাধনার মোড়ে নামবা। ফোন নিয়ে যাও, ফোনে টাকা আছে না? সমস্যা হলে ফোন দিও। ইয়ে সাথে নিয়ে যাবা, ঠিক করে নিস একবারে, না আমি করবো না, সমস্যা নেই। ও তুমি কিনতে পারবা না, না আমি কিনবো। Why you not sleep, bro? Always live on YouTube. Lenny, you're late, man. No, you're not late. Nobody's late. কত? 1300? কেন? 1500 টাকা নিয়ে যাও। তাহলে এটা নাও, খুচরা লাগবে না? এটা তো 15 টাকা নেবে না, বাড়া। 1500, ঠিক আছে। আর 200 টাকা নিয়ে যাবো আরো। Take umbrella, it's raining. Now here it's not raining, it's cloudy but not raining yet. So yeah. uh Master X, actually I do sleep. But not I mean not huge sleep. It's kind of 4 hours, 3 hours, maximum 4 hours. So 3 hours, 3 hours 30 minutes, it's more than enough for me. And I'm used to for sleeping 3 hours for near about 7 years now. Now my mind is telling me to close that trade because I got $400 something, so I have mitigated my loss over there actually. But yeah, just let it go. Even if it hits my stop loss, I'll be happy. What I can do actually, if it can take that partial, I will put my stop loss to the break even. If it can take the partial. So this is that last fair value gap again. The way it reverse from the last fair value gap, this is that last fair value gap. But this time I want to see it will be broken. Okay, this last fair value gap will be broken. That's all my okay. It would it helps me to take a partial. So I'm gonna put my stop loss here. If it can hit my next limit, I'll be happy. Otherwise, I'll be stopped out over here. Actually, I'm gonna close my trade. Sorry, I don't care. But I want to close my trade because this is range bound. Market went higher. All of this high has taken. Market can reverse again. So I wanted to close my trade now. I'll write down it. Boom. I don't care. Still some profit. Okay. Even in this consolidation, I don't want to take the risk because the last parabolic gap can easily hold the price and the wick can take the liquidity, and I can see this high has failed to take that high, that there could be a fast parabolic gap. Okay, now there is no parabolic gap, so I'm not going for the first parabolic gap entry, but it could be a first parabolic gap entry. Yeah, thank you. mm, Again, I will try to. This is range bound again, guys. Very, very, very risky to trade this type of market situation. As I explained, you have to keep changing your bias. It went lower, going higher, it went lower, it will go higher, something like that. Just look, high, low, it went higher, it went lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, low, higher, high, something like that. So I should not hold my trade as this is the you know range bound market. So in that type of range bound market, really difficult. Thank you, brother. And new work should be cleaner, no excuses. I'm not giving you the excuse. Just look at the price action. Isn't is it my excuse? What do you think? Is it my excuse? The price is like this. What can I do? Price is just this. What can I do? Still, I push my button, right? Still, I push my button. Take a loss here. I take a profit here. So far, I just mitigate my loss. I just take some profit. So far, I'm okay. And the market is range bound. What can I do? Until FOMC, it can happen. Okay, today we don't have any high impact news. We have the medium impact news, but we don't have any high impact news. So obviously, the um, New York session can be sloppy as well. But overall, that sell side liquidity is my target for the New York session. 18134.75. That's my target. If it failed to take that low around 7 M. Okay, so if I could hold my trade, it would hit my target profit. But still, I'm okay because I don't want to take the risk. The way it reverse from here, it could reverse from there as well, right? I don't want to hold. I mean, hold it. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Bangladesh, bro. Yeah, it has closed that 50-minute travel cap, and this last travel cap has broken as well. Okay, guys, so don't get confused, and this is called revenge trade. Yesterday, some of you actually asking me, don't do the revenge trade, okay? Now, this is actually the revenge trade. In depending on the price action, this is not revenge trade because I explained why I changed my bias. I just explained it. Okay, one more time. Market went higher, it went lower. See, higher, lower. It should go higher again. That's why I just changed my bias immediately. Okay, because it came lower, the last parabolic up hold the price, give me this market structure. Immediately I change my bias. Now over here, when price is over here, if I get another lower market structure shift, I will start to see market is going to break lower now. So something like that. But it is going to break that high when that was the range bound high. Maybe it will do some drama over there. Maybe it will reach until that new opening gap, then it will fall. I don't know. But whatever. This is called the revenge trade. That means I took a sell and it failed. Immediately I take buy because it failed. The sell is failed, that's why I took buy. It is called revenge trade. I didn't do the revenge trade. I just go with the price action. But if you don't, if you do that without understanding, then it's going to be the your revenge trade. But if you keep take sell, for example, I take a sell here, I got stopped out. I again took sell and I get the profit. I mean, sorry, I get the stopped out. I keep taking sell until it give me the sell move. It's not called revenge trade. That's called overconfidence. You can say overconfidence, or maybe you can see something. That's why you are not actually changing your bias. You are still holding your bias. So I hope that you will understand what is the differences between revenge trade and keep taking the entries. Yeah, it's over trade, but still it's cool. So today I just held my trailing stop loss and now last completed last $600. Congratulations, Pandey. Congratulations, brother. Are you know Hindi language? मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी आता है. I mean मेरा मेरा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है. मैं बांग्लादेश से हूँ, तो हिंदी मूवी तो देखता हूँ ना, ये थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी भी बोल लेता हूँ, समझ लेता हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा, पर उतना अच्छा नहीं है. तो मुझे आप मुझे कहना चाहिए लाइक कैसे, if you want me to talk about talk in Hindi in a long run, I can't do that. I just can talk small, a little Hindi thing. It came to that nude opening gap over here. This is that nude opening gap. I would love to see how it reacts from that nude opening gap. This is the nude opening gap from yesterday. So 5 p.m. close, 6 p.m. open. That is that nude opening gap. Above here, I have the another nude opening gap. I really don't want to use this one actually. I just kept it for some time. I mean, let's see if it gives us any kind of reaction or not. I don't believe that it has any role to play because this is very small. You can see only 5 handle nude opening up, something like that. Still, this is nude opening up, so I kept it in my chart. Now I'm not bullish anymore. I'm now bearish. I will look for the sell. Now, what do you see from 15-minute chart? So this is your 15-minute chart. What do you see? See this low, and that low. Actually, remove this. You have this clean sell side liquidity. See how many sell side liquidity. Now here also you have the sell side liquidity. All you have is your sell side liquidity. You don't have the buy side liquidity. You have the last fair look up over here from 15-minute chart. If market can break that new day opening gap, maybe market will go until that last fair look up from 15-minute chart or that new day opening gap. If it can break that new day opening gap, the way I told you yesterday, if it can go below that new day opening gap one more time, it's gonna fall. So it did yesterday, but I messed up. I messed up for my word. I'm really angry for on me. Okay. So if market can break that new day opening gap again, then market is going to that last pair of lookup and it's gonna clean maybe that buy side liquidity over here. That is the buy side liquidity. But for that, market has to break that new day opening gap first. I'm not believing that market is going to do that. All I'm thinking that market is going to fall. It has went higher, take the range bound level. Okay, that was the range bound level. It has taken all the buy side liquidity. Whoever took sell thinking that that is the resistance, they all are stopped out now. Now market should fall toward that sell side liquidity and it should reach until that new week opening gap at least. So that new week opening gap. And then I will decide market would love to come here to that hourly fair value or not. But if you ask me, gun to my head, I would love to see market will come here, that hourly fair value gap today. That's my expectation. So here, and you can see, so this is that new opening gap. Let's see if it can break that one. I will try to catch another sell from here. Again, guys, don't copy my trade. Highly risky, and I'm not suggesting you to to copy my trade. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm taking my responsibilities of my loss. I'm taking responsibilities of my win. So if you want to go, I mean, when you will go for the trade, what I'm teaching you here, you will go with that. Okay, the perfect setup. Now sometimes you will see you are thinking a short here. Okay, at the same time I'm also looking for a short. You will wait for the perfect setup, but I didn't wait for the perfect setup, but you got the confidence that I'm thinking that market is going lower. You got another confirmation. Okay, but you will wait the setup. If you get the setup, what is setup? Market will take some liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, you'll take that entry, something like that. Okay, or maybe you would love to go for the last fair value gap breaking entry, maybe first fair value gap entry, you got something, maybe water block entry, maybe breaker block entry, whatever entry you look for, you will wait for that entry. You will just take the confirmation that okay, I'm also thinking that market is going to fall. It will get another confidence. But for example, you are thinking market is going higher now, just you are thinking market is going higher. Here I'm thinking market is going lower. Don't believe me. Go with your decision. You are thinking market is going higher, so market is going higher. Market has to listen to you. Okay, it has to listen to you. It can't just ignore your command. Always remember, okay? You are never wrong. Market is always wrong. Sometimes you are arrogant, so you don't catch that. But if you ever take a loss, you will think market was wrong. You are not wrong. I am not wrong. I'm always right. Market is wrong. This is how I actually think. And yeah, so over here I will look for a sell setup. If market can close below that new opening gap low, I will go for another sell. I'm believing that market will come toward that sell side liquidity. But if it failed to close below that new opening gap low, I will wait. I'm not interested to take buy because market has already come here to here and it has cleaned all of this buy sell liquidity. All of this buy sell liquidity has been taken. When I will look for buy, if market can go above that new opening gap, then I will look for buy until that time. If you remember, that is the buy side liquidity, and finally until that new opening gap, I'll look for buy. But until then, I'm just looking for sell. Just looking for sell, no buy. Yeah, still every single time I am actually looking for the mitigation block so that I can show you the mitigation block. So far, I remember that I have shown you one mitigation block in live. Otherwise, I didn't see any mitigation block. That's why sometimes you will see I retap and I open the mini SMP chart. I opened that only to show you the mitigation block. Okay, there is no other intention, no SMT or nothing. Just open it because of the mitigation block. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me go here and mark the 15-minute last prayer lookup. This is the 15-minute last prayer lookup. I would love to mark that high because I'm expecting a fast prayer lookup over here from 15-minute chart. Okay, this is that high from 15-minute chart. This is 15-minute parallel gap. If I expect a fast parallel gap, I have to expect that from 15-minute chart, not from 1 minute chart. You would love to look for the 1 minute last parallel gap, you have to go to 1 minute chart and you have to look for that 1 minute price action. Okay, yeah, there has to be 1 minute last parallel gap or something. First, that high has to trade any 1 minute last parallel gap or the entry parallel gap, anything from 1 minute chart. Then it will make your first parallel gap from 1 minute chart. That's all. At the same time, it has to take all the liquidity, every single eye. See this single eye, small single eye, that has to be taken as well. This single eye, yes, that has to be taken as well. If you want to look for the first parallel gap, but this high can't be taken. If you look for the first parallel gap, market is wrong. Yeah, Robin, yeah, man, market is wrong. So anybody is new here? If anyone is new here, don't forget to give me a like. Thanks for subscribing. 50%. Okay, so I actually hit my target 4450. In New York session I will go for 4500. So next 50 run, if I get it or not, we will check that. New York session, okay, so it has broken everything. Market reach to that new day opening gap. I'm gonna remove this new day opening gap to my chart from my chart. I don't believe that it has a great role to play. So today's new day opening gap, I'm gonna remove it from my chart. Here market is at the new opening gap over there, over here, as the new opening gap and the 50-minute parallel gap around the same level. So I'm gonna remove that 50-minute parallel gap. I'm gonna keep only the new opening gap. Okay, so I will observe the new opening gap. Actually, you can see the 50-minute parallel gap low here and the new opening gap low are around the same level, so I don't need it. Okay, as I explained, if market is able to break that new opening gap, I'm going for buy until that buy side liquidity. If this new opening gap hold the price, give me any kind of setup, I'm gonna take a sell until that sell side liquidity. No, I'm not going to hold it until here. I will close it to the nearest possible area where market can reverse from. So I will go until that. Maybe very small run, but yeah, I will go for that. So thanks to that two people actually who subscribed to my channel from this London session. Welcome back. I mean, welcome to my channel, brother. Here, something I actually expect. For example, if market can come here or here, that is different. But if market come here and come back again here, then tap to the low, went lower, I will look for sell here, something like that. Or if market can make some buy side liquidity, take that buy side liquidity, give me market structure shift with a parallel gap, I'll go for sell over there. From here to the low of that new day opening gap, I just can't take sell. The reason is market has two more level to trade. That means market can reach until that constant encroachment, market can reach until that new day opening gap high before falling. So I just can't take sell from any of this. I mean from the low of that new day opening gap. I just can't do that. I need the confirmation that market really wants to go lower. For that I have to wait for that new day opening gap every level to be traded. One, two, three. This three level has to be traded. If I see market reach until that constant encroachment and then it fall or give me any better setup, yeah, I will take that. I don't need to see that market has to trade that new opening up high as well. But at least constant encroachment has to be traded. NQ is going to 18600 today. 18600. Why is that, brother? Okay, so you are thinking that market is coming here. Can it can be, brother. It can be. So I can see we have a very different thinking. Yeah, I'm bearish, brother. No, I'm bearish. Now I have passed last three account challenge. Already passed two challenge account. Thanks to you. You are most welcome, Pandey. See the reaction from the new day opening up low. I'm not going to believe it that market is going to fall from here. But yeah, if obviously market can go below that low with this place, okay, something like 3-4 candle or 1-2 candle go below that low, then I will start to think market is not willing to trade the constant encroachment or the high of that new day opening gap. Instead of that, it really wants to fall. It has done its higher run, okay, so it's now going to fall. I'm seeing like that way. But if you ask me, I really wanted to see that market will trade at least the constant encroachment of that new day opening gap. It will trade that on at least, okay. Then if it falls, I will be very happy, I'll be very confident. But yeah, it is what it is. Market is not always going to listen to you. Sometimes he's very arrogant and he's not giving you giving you anything, okay. So until here, as I told, market went lower, the last pair will hold the price, then it went higher. Now I was very afraid that last, as it was in range bound, so I just closed my trade. Otherwise I would love to go until the consequent crossment of that 50-minute parallel gap over here, but because of the consolidation I got really so afraid, okay. So I close my trade. I actually don't do that. Even if it reverse and hit my stop loss, I really don't do that. This is not the first parallel gap. See this parallel gap, this is not the first parallel gap. The reason is market has taken that high. So it has no high which I can use for marking the first parallel gap as a valid parallel gap or first parallel gap. So this is not the first parallel gap. I am not going to push my button depending on that parallel gap. All I want to see is some kind of beautiful run. Maybe after that, if I get a chance, I will go for that sell. Otherwise, I will just let it go. That's all, brother. Guys, if you just join to my streaming and don't forget to give me a like Just a single like will change everything for me. So please don't forget to give me a single like and don't forget to give me the subscription. So let's make it 4500 with a part of that. Robin Hood market is wrong. I really think like that way. I don't know you guys are doing, I mean, taking it as this, I mean, joke or not. But yeah, whenever I get wrong, I don't blame myself. Except yesterday. Yesterday I actually did wrong because my bias was bearish. But because of my word, I told that, okay, instantly I told that this high, this high failed to take that high. I mean, over here, that high and that high. They're relatively equal highs. There was no SMT, nothing. So I thought that market is going to take that buy side liquidity because it was just below the 50-minute last parallel gap. So it was reversing from a random area. The whole thing I missed is actually yesterday was really exceptional. The first thing is market reverse from a random area. Here market is reversing from a random area. So this two area is random. That means whole price action. This is the price action. I don't care. There is no price action here. This whole leg, I don't care about that leg. It never been over there. I just missed that. Price already told me that brother I'm gonna be different. Here it told me. So I have to be careful over there. But I wasn't careful, though I was bearish, but as I was expecting that market will reverse, but I thought it will take that relatively equal highs and it will reach until that 50-minute last parallel look up, then it will fall. So I did mistake and yeah, you saw the effect. So, so it didn't close below that low. I mean that is the swing low which is all valid for shifting market structure. I will actually observe this breaker block. So I really don't want to see that. Okay, it didn't hit the breaker, it didn't recreate the breaker block yet. So I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna wait. Subs, good morning, brother. How are you? I can stop revenge trading and jumping back into a trade straight away after losing. It actually depends, brother. Like if you are confident about your direction and you know market is going over there every single time, if you can manage your loss, I mean the stop loss, okay? If it is very tight, logical but tight. Okay, you just didn't take an entry over here, something like that. You took an entry here and your stop loss is something like here. So 27 handle. Then maybe you target somewhere here. Now you if you put your stop loss in logical level, for me here this is the logical level over here. I'm able to take near about 60 handle loss in a day. So if you see 9 handle or 10 handle, okay, that means I can take 6 loss in a row. Every single time my stop loss will be not more than uh, 10 handle. It actually depends how you are going to utilize your account. If your loss limit is very tight, I mean for example you are allowed to take 30 handle loss only and you are taking just 15 handle stop loss in one trade, so you are allowed to take only two trades because your maximum loss limit is 30 dollars, I mean 30 handle. Actually I'm talking about handle because I see the way handle, I don't see the dollar way. Okay, how many dollar I'm going to take. No, I don't see like that way. I actually look for the handle. So for me, uh, maximum is 17 draw handle, and I love to take near about three loss in a row. So 17 handle each time, it's gonna be near about 60. I mean 60 handle. Okay, so 20 handle, the 70 to 20 handle. That means 60 handle maximum. Now, if I take 20 handle loss limit in one trade, what do I mean by that? I take a trade and here my stop loss is 20 handle. Then this way I will be able to take three trade only. If my stop loss is something like that, 7 handle, I will keep taking entry. I will keep taking entry. If my bias is very clean, if my direction is very clean, I will keep taking entry until it hits my $60. Remember, 60 handle. Sorry, that 60 handle here. The 60 handle is my last limit. So it actually depends the way you should trade. Now, some of you will say this is over trading, but I will say no, I'm not over trading. I take an entry over here, right? I take a loss. Then I took an entry here. I got little profit. So I will see this as a break even. That means I didn't trade yet. I didn't take any trade yet. I skip the small profit. I skip the small loss. Okay, I mean 100 $200 loss or profit. I just skip that. I count them as a break even. So I'm in break even. That means I didn't trade any. I mean yet I didn't trade take any entries. I've just started my day. I don't count them. It's your job. What should you do? If you but the as you're beginning, if you're a beginner, you have to follow some rules. The way I learned it, okay? I'm gonna tell you that the way I learned it. One trade I took, if it is a profitable trade, done for that day. If it is a break even or a losing trade, I will try one more time. Done for that day. So two trade in a day, done. If your first trade is profitable, just see this cross, I mean red cross button, just close it. Close the chart. Don't even come back. If your first trade is a profitable trade. Now, if you look for the money, right, you take a sell here maybe to the London session and market actually came here. So far, how many handle it will be? 54 handle from the London session. But if it was that run from New York session, then it would be near about 200 handle. That small run would be the 200 or 100 handle. So don't look at your profit. Just take your entry, put your target profit to the level where you are thinking. Don't look at your money. How much you are going to earn. No, you should not look for that. One profitable entry, done. Okay. This is the way I learned this trading. This breaker block was actually holding the price. Perfect. And it went lower. Is this low valid for shifting market structure? This low is not valid for shifting market structure, but this low is valid for shifting market structure. But I'm not going to get any opportunity to take that entry, okay? Because market already fall. But yeah, so for like look here in this type of situation, what I actually think. Oh man, I missed the trade. No, I don't think like that way. I was thinking market will reverse from here. I was thinking like that. I got that. That means I'm happy because my direction is right. I am right. Today I missed that entry. No problem. Next day I will catch that entry. Today there was no setup. For example, if this candle could close just below that low, for example, just below that low, one tick below that low, or if this candle could close below that breaker block, just one tick below that breaker block, I could push my button over there. Depending on that breaker block, or if I would get the market structure shift to that first parallel gap or the entry parallel gap, whatever, okay, around that area, I could push my button. Now market didn't give me the chance. I didn't get that chance, so I just missed that trade. I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy because I missed that run. I'm happy because still now I'm right. I'm not wrong. I was not thinking by seeing this big run that market is going to up here. I didn't think like that way. I wait, man. This is the part I really want you to learn. When price came here, what did I say? I will look for buy when market will break that new day opening gap. I am looking for sell every single time. I'm looking for sell over here. See over here until here. I was looking for sell. Now price came here, went lower, failed to give me the setup here. Now I just didn't get my setup. That's the thing. Nothing else, brother. I just didn't get the setup. Am I willing to take sell from here? Obviously, I can take a sell from here. But if I want to take a sell here, here. Okay, let me show you by pushing my button. If I take that sell, my stop loss has to be what? I'll just let me show you the stop loss. Here has to be my stop loss. Just above that, above that consequent encroachment. Somewhere here. That has to be my stop loss. Okay. I pushed my button, not for greeding, not for taking to. I'm gonna miss my trade or something like that. No. If you tell me, I'll just close my trade when I'm in $100 loss. I'll just close my trade. I don't care. I just pushed that button to show you that if I take that entry, my stop loss has to be there. Okay, if I just keep telling you that, you won't understand. My stop loss has to be there just above that constant encroachment. Now it is really risky. Why? You see, market came here. What did it came? Can you mark that parallel gap over here? Is it well known to you? It can reverse. Okay, it can go above until that breaker block one more time. In that type of situation, I'm gonna be stopped out. I'm just going to be stopped out. So I just can't put my stop loss over here above that breaker block. Why I can't do that? Because if I take my here to here, see 32 handle, I'm not able to hold that huge stop loss. I have to put my stop loss just above that consequent encroachment over here. That is that consequent encroachment. I'm gonna mark it. So the logic is, even if market would love to go higher, but actually market would love to go lower, it can't break that consequent encroachment. That consequent encroachment can't be broken tick by tick. Okay, this is called tick by tick. That means you can see this level is at 1725 and my stop loss is over there. So tick by tick 1850, maybe 100, something like that. If it went higher, stop me out, I'll be stopped out. I have to put my stop loss over there. If you feel confident with that setup, go for that. There is nothing wrong because you know where the market is going. You know the liquidity. You have read the story already. The story you have already read. How market was actually reacting around that area. You have read everything. You got the reaction from a logical level. So everything is cool. If you are able, but even after the perfect setup, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. That's why you that stop loss. That is the reason for putting that stop loss. Sometimes it's not going to work. If you want to put that stop loss over there, and if you able to take that loss, please go for that. Nothing wrong with that. It's your job. How do you want to take your trade? But look over here. If you would get a market structure sheet over there, and that would be your, if you could take that entry, where should be your stop loss? You will just cover this parallel gap. Why not that parallel gap? Why that not that parallel? Even this parallel gap is not valid for me. See this parallel gap, it is not. Is there any parallel gap? Okay, maybe there is a parallel gap, but still this is not also valid for me because market here, that swing high is the last swing high. I'm talking about this swing high as your buy side liquidity. So you can see every parallel gap above that line is not valid for me. Is not valid for me. Not now. When market, I'm expecting market is going lower. When market will go higher, then I will look for the last parallel gap or something. So whatever. If you just cover that parallel gap, or if you just cover that swing high, whatever you want to do, you can do. It's just 10 handle small loss, small. I mean stop loss. If you are wrong, you are going to take small loss. But if you are right, maybe you are going to take here until here. So here would be your trade. You are going to get 43 handle. Choose profit, man. And you saw market is actually reversing from there. So that is the differences between these two levels. Now, even if you tell me to close the trade, I can't do it either if it hit my stop loss or that. Okay, because it's already $390 loss. So I have to let it try to come back. Okay, you're going to get stopped out. Thank you, John Henry. How do you know that? I mean, you know the future. Congratulations if you know the future. Let us what market is going to do, okay? So we don't need to read the price anymore. We will just follow your uh, direction, brother. Okay? We're going to follow your direction just. You can also just use a smaller lot size like micro, and you can take more trades as well and master the accuracy without the big fear of blowing account. Okay, for if you are telling me, then I'm not fear of blowing my account because my blowing my account is nearly impossible. If I don't want to blow my account intentionally, it's nearly impossible to blow my account. It's nearly impossible. Okay, I mean my real account. I'm not talking about the small one, 50K account. I'm struggling with that. But if you are talking about this account, even I want to blow my account, I have to take 8 days in a row, $6,000 every single day loss. I have to take that. If I even want to blow my account, my maximum loss limit is $6,000. So if I want to take a loss, it will allow me to take $6,000 loss. And I need 8 days in a row to blow my account. Even if I want to blow my account, it's nearly impossible for me. I use micros, but then I up my leverage when I lose $100 to chase. Then I lose bigger and chase more. Okay, one more thing. You can't never. You can never. Okay, actually, I took that sell by two contract. Okay, that was I did wrong. I should have take one contract, but whatever. Let it go. If you want to take, I mean, ever increase your contract size, just write it down on the on the blank page. You are gonna blow your account. The reason is when you will one time you will increase your contract size. Okay, one time you will increase your contract size, you will be very confident that next time it will work as well. So next time you will increase more contract size and you will get a bigger loss and you are going to be the loser for forever. So never ever increase your contract size, please. That's the request. If you stick with one contract, trust me, it's nearly impossible to blow the account. If you know little bit about the price action, nearly impossible to blow the account. This is the reaction from the last parallel gap, and the reaction can reach until that constant encroachment. But though I want to see market should fall now, so it should fall little one now. Let's see if it works or not. John Henry, so you know the future. Congratulations, brother. Risk management. Yeah, you have to study with the risk management as well. The way you do it, please go with that. I have my own risk management. I have my own plan. That's why I told you, please don't follow my trade, don't copy my trade. Again, if you are thinking market is going to fall and you are looking for a setup, if you get that setup, go for that. At the same time, if you think I'm also thinking that market is going to fall, maybe that will be extra confluences for you. But just don't push your button depending on my analysis. That's my request. Okay, brother? Hey Ravi, how are you, brother? You're late. Here is John Henry, who knows the future. So from tomorrow, we are going to attend to his live streaming, and he's gonna tell us where market is going. By the way, John Henry, where are you from, brother? Where are you from, brother? Let me know that. I want to see a big candle below that low. Just a big candle, not some kind of very small candle. No, just one candle will close below that low. That's all I want to see right now. If market would want to go lower, let me check the 50-minute chart. The only thing is market is actually trading that 50-minute fair value gap. The market failed to take that liquidity. Though it was a market structure, market failed to take the liquidity, so it should fall. Yeah, it should fall. If it wants to go higher, that is a perfect place to go higher. If I get stopped out, I'm gonna do nothing over here. I'll wait. The North Pole. What's that? I mean, North Pole means, is that a country? Again, the guys who actually came little later, I believe that you have just joined. I just pushed that button to explain that why this entry is not good and why that entry was the good. So we didn't get the opportunity. That's why I pushed my button over there. And when it actually came to huge loss, I don't want to close it manually. I would love to give it a try. That's why I'm not closing my trade. Okay. So that's for your clarification. Who actually joined later. So don't think that I actually intentionally took that entry. That was not a valid entry for me. For me, this was the valid entry, though I didn't get any chance over there. But over here, I just pushed my button to show you that if you push your button over there, your stop loss has to be there to that constant encroachment, just above that constant encroachment. That should be your stop loss. You can't put your stop loss above here because this will be a huge range. So that's why this is a low probability trade. Market can reach until that breaker block. Here is the breaker block. Market can reach until that breaker block very good way. It can reach over there. If market is extremely bearish, then market can't break that constant encroachment of that fair value from 1 minute chart, that fair value. That's why I will take a risk over here. If I really want to take that entry, then I will take a risk when price will tap to that fair value gap over here, that fair value gap. You will have to push your button. Your stop loss has to be just above that constant encroachment. If you're wrong, you will be stopped out. If you're right, market is going to fall. So that's why I pushed my button, and this is all about this price action. Okay, so I hope you'll understand, whoever actually joined me later. Mate, just a question. We are in 1 hour reverse fair value gap, NAD in 15-minute fair value gap. So why sell now? Where is your liquidity, brother? The thing is, where is your liquidity? Market don't give a shit to the fair value gap. Here is my liquidity. See, sell side liquidity here. So when market is, I have the sell side liquidity here. I will try to frame my trade here, just around that area. I have to frame my trade over there. Every bullish fair value gap, every bullish PDRA should be broken. Everything has to be broken if market would love to go for that sell side liquidity. So this whole fair value gap you have to avoid. Okay? You have to avoid them because you are believing that market is going for that liquidity. That is how you will read the price. First, you have to find out where market is actually going. If you can find out that market is coming here, or maybe market is coming here, if you can find out that, then trading is very easy. As I told, from 15-minute chart, it has came to this 15-minute fair value gap over here. Look over here, this 15-minute fair value gap. If market would love to go higher, this is the perfect place to go higher for that buy side liquid. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously market can do that. As I'm expecting market will go low, I was trying to look for a sell here, and why I took that sell, I explained that already. Okay, 3 times I have already explained why I took that entry, what I was thinking over here, and why I am unable to close my trade right now. But at the same time, we have Peter who knows the future. So I believe that Peter can make me little. Peter can give me some. Peter Henry, okay. Peter Henry can give me some. In threshold and the water block level are at the same level, so I don't need to mark that in threshold. Market should fall now. Peter Henry can tell us what is going to happen. Peter, sorry, not Peter actually, John Henry. John Henry. Henry, what is going to happen, brother? 5 minute looks clean, fair value gap. Crystal Reebok, there is a very nice fair value gap from 1 minute chart. There is a nice fair value gap from 15-minute chart. There is a nice fair value gap from 1 hour chart. Every single thing I have over there. Again, brother, as you guys are asking me the same thing again and again, I'm telling you again. When market was here, I was looking for sell. I marked that swing low and I told that if run can go through that low, I will look for sell here. Okay, I will look for sell. Now I don't need to take a sell here and hold it until here. I don't need it. If I can manage a sell here, for example, from here to that last fair value gap, still this is 28 handle, more than enough for me. Okay, I'm happy with that 20 handle. Even if I get 20 handle, I'm more than enough. Now when market came here, it failed to break that low. See, it failed to break that low. Then I got this breaker block. This candle also failed to break that breaker block as well. I missed both of the entry over here. Market trade that, fall dramatically. Where did it came? Last parabolic gap from 1 minute chart. When it has come to the last parabolic gap, I am thinking this is just a reaction. At the same time, I have this huge parabolic gap. See this huge parabolic gap? I was thinking market is going to fall toward that sell side liquidity. I was thinking like that. So look at this huge parabolic gap. Where is the 50% of that parabolic gap? This is the 50% of that parabolic gap over here. If market would love to go lower, it should not break that consequent crossment. It should not break that one. So whoever missed the entry over here, they can take this entry to that parabolic gap. When market tap to this low, mark that low. See this low? When market has tapped to that low for the first time here, you will take your entry. This will be your stop loss, that consequent encroachment. Where will be your target? Maybe you will go for that low, until that low. Okay, you will go for that low. Still 27 handle, more than enough. Here, if you are perfectly wrong, if market doesn't want to go lower, instead of that market would love to go higher, it will go higher maybe until that breaker block. Maybe it is going to break that breaker block, it is going higher, whatever it wants to go. This is your stop loss. This will be your stop loss, base tight stop loss. Now if you really would love to put a stop loss in a logical way, this is the logical way. Either way, you covered the whole fair value gap, also you covered the breaker block. Okay, both of them are covered over there, over here. But if you see, it's near about 28 handle stop loss. It's nearly impossible. That's why this entry is not good enough. You should not look for that entry. Instead of that, you should look for this entry over here. Today market didn't give you any chance to take entry here. Today you didn't get the chance. That doesn't mean tomorrow you are not going to get the chance. If you know when and when you will look for the entry, just a setup will give you the entry. Just a setup will give you the entry. It missed it today, tomorrow you are going to get it. Trust me. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so that is not the highest up close candle. It's the highest up close candle. That's gonna be my last border block. This is the highest up close body close. So that will be the border block. As I'm not going to add more here, so I'm just changing my, I mean, I'm just fixing my order block right now with the price. If I was waiting to add more, then I would wait for the perfect order block and then I would go for that. But here I'm not interested to add more. Even you can see still I'm in $290 loss, and Henry has told me already I'm gonna I'm going to be stopped out. I'm really afraid of that. I don't want to be stopped out. Okay, that's why I'm not I'm not going to add more here. If Henry didn't told me that I'm gonna be stopped out, then maybe I would add more over there. Henry, you are really a bad guy. Okay, you just made me afraid. But thank you. Maybe I'm gonna take a small loss. Okay, thank you, man. Thanks for that. Because of you, maybe I'm gonna take a small loss. Santa Claus. Okay. Limo Santa Claus, bro. But just okay. I think I gave you the answer. Taba. Muhammad J. Taba. Mohammed Jatab, okay, I didn't understand. Okay, I give you the answer. Market is in the middle of the range today, so would rather wait for a pull on liquidity. Absolutely, brother. You can wait. I mean, before Wednesday, you are not going to get the perfect price action. That's my belief. Because Wednesday we have the FOMC and market will keep consolidating or keep making liquidity until Wednesday. So Wednesday 2 p.m. we have the FOMC and 2:30 we have the conference. So I believe that market is going to be volatile or very effective after 2 p.m. in Wednesday. Today we don't have any news. We have a news, but that's not a red impact news. That's a medium impact news. So I don't think so that it's gonna be very volatile around the New York session as well. It's gonna be very choppy, I believe. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing, brother. My thinking. You are the liquidity. Okay, I'm the liquidity. Why? Just about 5 minutes looks clean. Fabulous. I hey Peter, you are late, brother. I got it. Appreciate the explanation. Thank you, Taba. No problem. Bro, when you draw fair value gap, do you include the volume balance? No, I try to avoid the volume balance. I really try to avoid them. I mean, if I ever see the volume balance and the fair value gap is around the same area, most of the time I actually avoid the fair value gap. That fair value gap, which is actually with the volume balance. I try to avoid them. Hey, Howard, brother, I'm fine to the top. How are you, brother? I'm fine. How are you, brother? Peter, I hit 4450 subscriber. Okay, it's now 4451. Be ready for the t-shirt, man. You told that when it will be 5000, you will do that by yourself. I mean, you want to give the t-shirt to the viewers. I mean, I guess 5 t-shirt you are talking about, but you are going to give that, right? So get ready, man. Very soon it's gonna hit 5000, I believe. Loving is I'm good, thanks. I think I missed a lot. I don't think so. You missed a lot. I mean, I was just upset from the last day, and yeah, I wasn't very much energetic. And still, we have Henry, John Henry. He's the Santa Claus. So you know the future. I am thinking that from tomorrow, I'm gonna invite him to my life, and he's gonna tell what is going to happen. He knows the future. It was very fun. T-shirt being printed ready 8th April. Okay, so 8th of April we are going to have that T-shirt. Thank you, brother. We are waiting. We are desperately waiting for that. We hope that we will get that picture of your T-shirt first to my Twitter, and then we are going to have that T-shirt after 5000 subscription. Peter better have those T-shirts ready tomorrow. Why tomorrow, man? Tomorrow is gonna be maybe 500 only, not 5000, man. Oh man. Henry, I'm just joking, okay? I'm just joking, nothing serious, so don't take it seriously, brother. We all are doing fun here, okay? And I just took an entry into a consolidation. I really don't like this type of consolidation. I really hate this consolidation. I love to take entry and then the run. Here, I'm in the consolidation. It is what it is. London session is always very boring, very boring. Tomorrow is 5K. That was a nice fun. That was a nice joke. Tomorrow I was thinking that it's gonna hit 10K. The subscriber will be 10K tomorrow. Oh man. No, Let me tell you one thing. I don't know it's going to happen or not, but look over here. Here is the 50-minute favorable gap. Price came here for the first time. Second candle. This is the third candle. Still price is inside that favorable gap. Now, if price really wanted to go higher, it should react when it came to that 15-minute favorable gap for the first time. It should react immediately and it should have gone higher already. But it didn't do it. Instead of that, it's just waiting here. It's just expending time here. It's spending time here for some kind of reason. Okay, so this kind of confluences sometimes maybe you will understand that. I'm not telling that it's going to happen, but yeah, maybe market is not going higher, market is going to fall. Okay, maybe I'm not telling that it's going to happen, but I'm just telling maybe. Hmm. This is that fair value gap low. Okay, remember this fair value gap, huge fair value gap. This is that fair value gap low. If market can close below that low, oh man, that's kind of heaven. If price can close below that low, if market go back again inside of this fair value gap, I'm going to be stopped out. Okay, so my stop loss. This is my bad habit. Yeah, but I can't stop myself. That will be my stop loss now. You can see it's kind of 10 handle. Okay, so I'm gonna minimize my loss limit. If market come back again until that order block, I'm gonna be stopped out. Market should not go to that order block one more time. When market has closed below that relatively equal lows. See this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows over here. So that is the liquidity. So market has taken the liquidity. Now if market reverse, that means market is going higher. So I don't want to take that risk. I want to say market will keep falling now. It should not be liquidity taken. See this liquidity, it should not be the liquidity taken. Instead of, it should expand lower now. That's cool. If market can close below that low, I'm gonna put my stop loss to the break even. But first, it has to close below that low. See this low? It has to close below that low. If it can close below that low, I'm gonna put my stop loss to the break even. Even if I get stopped out, I don't care. Even if I get stopped out, I don't care. But first, it has to close below that low. It can reverse from here. I mean, yeah, obviously it can reverse from here. Still, I have nothing to do because I just can't close my trade in the middle of the run. I have to let it full. Okay, something like that. Yeah. Now that is my stop loss. If it come back again, stop me out, I'll be happy. I'm perfectly happy with that. I am not going to be very upset because I missed that run or something. Nothing. Oh, okay. I don't see like that way. This low is broken. It can't be the sweep of the liquidity. It should expand lower. If it sweep, that was the liquidity sweep. Market would love to go higher. Okay, I'll be stopped out, and I'm happy with that. So maybe I'm gonna stop out, but I'll be happy with that. This is that last fair value gap. 1 minute chart. Tap to that fair value gap perfectly. I'm happy to see that. It should expand lower now. And if it is the immediate rebalance, I know all of you know about the immediate rebalance. If this candle could close little below, okay, this candle, if it is a bear candle, like this type of bear candle, you will see the bigger run, very big run. If it is a bear candle, but if it is a bull candle, then this is not the immediate rebalance. If it is a bear candle, the next move is going to hit my target profit because this is called the immediate rebalance. Very next candle after the immediate, what is immediate rebalance? See this big candle, this candle has traded that whole big candle. There is nothing left over there. It went higher. It has immediately rebalanced all the imbalance. So very next candle, if it is a bear candle, market has more probability to go lower. If it is a bull candle, its total concept is different now. Market has taken the liquidity here. In that type of situation, market has taken the liquidity. Here, this is the bear candle, so it should fall now. Just it should keep falling. That is the logic. Look at this low, at this candle, it should go below that low, at least below that low. This candle should go low. If it started to consolidate, or if it started to be something kind of, yeah, something like that, then you are not in a good hand. Keep your stop loss. I mean, how much profit you can make sure, you can make it sure. Okay, yeah, about that. It should fall dramatically now. As I got the immediate rebalance, the very next candle was a bear candle. It should fall now. You have also SMT in 5 minute between NQ and YM. Okay, that's cool. All I am seeing here, what I am seeing here, okay, what I am seeing exactly here. I saw that before, but as I took the entry over there, so I had nothing to do. All I am seeing here is this. Can you mark it to your chart? Can you mark it? Is it clean? What is that? What is that? That's all I'm seeing. What is that? That's my request to all of you. Tell me, what is that? What is that called? It should be the unfilled area. Market should not reach over there. So yeah, if it can reach, I mean, from there, you see, it was very near to my target profit, but I am unable to close my trade. That's why I trailed my stop loss too fast. And yeah, today I'm just little good. I'm a good boy. I didn't trail my stop loss too fast. Still now, I'm a good boy today. Okay, I'm a good boy. Yeah, that's the last pair. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you are brilliant. Okay, so I got a stop out. Am I really getting upset because of this? No, I'm not upset. I got that run. Today I'm unlucky. It didn't just hit my target. I just target that low and that low. They are relatively equal lows. I saw that last pair. Still my entry was over there, so I went until that last pair. I mean, relatively equal lows. Until that, I saw that last travel gap. I was very much confident about that. But at the same time, this is London session. I'm not so confident. My whole theme is telling me that market is going to fall still. So yeah, I got a stood out. Please just go with your money management, with your trade management. I believe that you maybe you will catch that run. I didn't catch it today, but when I will catch it, I will catch it in a very strong way. This is that entry favorable. I mean, sorry, the entry favorable gap. This entry favorable gap is holding the price. This is the last favorable gap. That is the reaction. I believe that this is the reaction. So yeah, so far all you will expect that market will break that favorable gap. That's all should be your expectation. Nothing else. See this reaction. This is just a reaction. Okay. I don't know you got the reaction or not. Here, when price came here to the entry favorable gap, that is the reaction from that entry favorable gap from here. Where is the last favorable gap? There is your last favorable gap. See this candle high, this candle low. That is your last favorable gap. Above this favorable gap, where is your next favorable gap? Look, every single candle, just look, clearly look. Where is your next favorable gap? Here. What is that? That is the entry favorable gap. Where price came to that entry favorable gap. Did you get the reaction? Obviously you got. When it's broken, where did it stop? Last favorable gap. Reaction until the entry favorable gap, you are okay. It should not break that favorable gap. Okay, it should not break that favorable gap. If it breaks it, Maybe market has more intention to stay here more time like this. See this thing? It can stay over there like that. But is it random? Just tell me, is it random? Are you really confident when you are actually looking for the sell or looking for the buy? Can you mark the level where you will expect the reaction? Are you able to mark that level? Can you tell a guy, now I can tell you that market will give a pause? Can you do that? For example, market is over here, okay? Here, market is just over here. Can you tell that when market will give you a pause, it will give you a pause? Obviously, it's going to give you a pause. Where? Obviously, to the last 5 look up. But yeah, John Henry, where are you, brother? John Henry, I am missing you, brother. I'm missing you. Oh, yesterday was a bad day, and you actually came to my streaming yesterday. So really, that was a bad day for. It's not broken yet. This last 5 gap is not broken yet. Okay, so don't get confused. It's not broken yet. Go and mark your chart. Not broken yet. So John, actually, you came yesterday, and yeah, yesterday I actually messed up because I changed my bias. I don't do that. I don't change my direction. I'm very much confident with my direction. Still now, this entry is not a good entry. And as it works, so I will tell you. So, brother, see how beautifully it works? No, this entry is not a good entry. The best entry opportunity is over here. Okay, still now, I'm telling you that. Try to avoid this entry. This is highly risky. Now, I was lucky. I was just lucky. Okay, that's why market didn't stop me out. Sometimes you will see market will trade until that breaker block low. One more time because market didn't trade that breaker block. You didn't get the breaker block entry chance. So market has the power to reach here. The reaction of that entry parallel gap can send the price until that breaker block. It can send the price until that breaker block. So you have to avoid this entry. Instead of that, you have to wait for this entry over here from the beginning, right? Remember, should I go from the beginning one more time? Let me know, okay? Should I go for from the beginning one more time? If you think no, then I'll be okay. I mean, I'm not gonna explain. If you think I should go from the beginning, then I will explain why I was looking for sell, why I took sell here, I took buy here, everything I will take. Okay? The breaker block, why doesn't that structure classify as a market structure setup? And I didn't get the market structure over here. See this low failed to take that low. I didn't get the market structure. Then market take a pause. It take a pause. Then it went lower. Now, if you want to mark this one as your market structure shift, there is nothing wrong. But yeah, obviously, I am not with that because market went lower, retracement lower. So this is not my market structure shift. Still, this is market structure shift for that huge parallel gap. In that type of situation, you don't even need that market structure shift actually. If you want for the market structure shift, if this low could shift that market, I would look for a sell from that parallel gap. I don't need that breaker. So I just think there is no breaker. If this low could shift that low, there will be a parallel gap. I will take that parallel gap, and as I explained, this parallel gap and that parallel gap are above the liquidity level. So I don't care about. But even if I took that entry, if I would able to take that entry, maybe I would cover that at least this parallel gap. Though it was above that liquid level and market has no chance to go over there, still maybe I would cover that one. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I would do that. Not maybe, I would do that. But the logical level is here, above that candle. Okay, you can put your stop loss over there. That would be my setup if it would go lower. Now, when this breaker block create over here, that was the breaker block. This is the low, the high. This candle failed to close below that breaker block. Just if it could close below that breaker block, one handle below that, I would push my button depend on that breaker block. I was looking for sell. I'm going to explain the things again, okay? The whole things I'm gonna explain one more time, but here, and just let me finish over here. If it could close below that breaker block, I would take my entry over there. My stop loss would be above that high because I would let some space for the mohawk. No, it didn't even go break that breaker block, so that was perfect. It went lower. I explained why this entry is not perfect. Market is going lower. Now this is the time to talk about the price. Why I was bearish, okay? Let me clean everything. So I would love to go from a clean chart. Execution. Yes. Guys, please don't look my win or loss. Please don't look for that, okay? That's my request to all of you, man. Whatever I got from last week, even if every single day I lost every single day $2,000 every single day, 5 days in a row, still that won't be that won't cover my last week profit. I'm here to show you the price action, okay? If I was worrying about my profit and loss, I don't need to stay here. I don't need to take the pressure in front of all of you guys. I don't need that, okay? To be honest, I don't need that. I'm so confident with my bias. Look, yesterday I will go for that. I'm sorry, but I have to make it clear first because I'm getting confidence again. At the beginning of today's streaming, I wasn't confident. Yesterday, whoever was with me, just tell me, did I ever say I'm looking for buy? That sell side liquidity was my target yesterday. Remember? And that hourly fair value gap, and there was the sell side liquidity. I marked that, but later I actually removed that because market is too high. There, yesterday's stream, there was my sell side liquidity. That low, that low, that low. That was my sell side liquidity. So this sell side liquidity later, but before that, this sell side liquidity was my target. I was bearish. I told that if market can break that nude opening gap, then I will look for buy. If it come back again below that nude opening gap, until that nude opening gap, I will take sell. If it can break that nude opening gap, I will go for sell until that sell side liquidity. I told that yesterday. Now here I told a word. If I go to 1 minute chart, if you see, there was the fact. This high, this high failed to take that high. So it has made relatively equal highs. There was a 15-minute last fair value gap over there. Okay. There was a last fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap over there. Market failed to trade that fair value gap. That's why I told that maybe market is going to take that buy sell liquidity and trading that fair value gap. I kept taking sell, buy over there. I just avoid the price action. I am sorry. That was my fault. I give the priority to my word instead of the price action. Though I was looking for sell, I avoid all of this beautiful price action because of my ego. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, because of my ego, I missed all of this price action. And you can see finally price went lower perfectly. It went lower. So that was my egoistic problem or something. That's why I was wrong. But otherwise, I was bearish. I was never bullish. I was never bullish. I never doubt my direction because of my word. I keep taking by yesterday, and that's my wrong. Yeah, I'm a human being. I'm also do the bad things. Mate, on that I noticed like here over that last 3 weeks, if the price instead of MSS make a equal lows or equal highs, you can enter on that fair gap that created. Yeah, obviously you can do that, Muhammad Zetaba. We take full responsibility for our entry. You're just filling the gap, not making us pressure finger. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I mean, you don't give me the pressure. Actually, I take the pressure by myself. I actually give the blame to my failure as a pressure. So if I do something wrong, I try to hide it by telling that I am taking pressure. To be honest, brother, that's true. Because that's just an excuse, nothing else. I should not take that, but I'm taking that. What can I do? So let's talk about the price action. Why I was expecting sell, why everything, okay? When price came here, this is that low. I'm gonna mark this high. Between this high and that low, price was range bound until this candle. Price was range bound. The second, my phone is out of charge, so I need to put it into the charge. Okay. Munga Steve. Hey bro, how are you, man? Munga Steve. Hey, where is John Henry? Eh? I was looking for John Henry. John, where are you, brother? So that is line, this two line. Don't forget this two line, okay? And I have this sell side liquidity. I have tweeted yesterday. Mark 18134.75. 18134.75. That's my target for today. And if market is overzealous, then 18,000. So that is actually this level, the above of the hourly fair value gap. Okay, that's that level. I was bearish. Okay? Now let me go to 1 minute chart over here. So yeah, this is that high. Let me put it. Oh, oh man, sometimes it happens. Okay, so this high and that low. Price is just in range bound, range bound, range bound. Now around 4 p.m. Sorry, 4 a.m. The new volatility actually comes at 4 a.m. I found this displacement. I take a sell. I was expecting price will take that sell side liquidity. At least it is going to take that low, the range bound low. That's the range bound low. Market is going to take at least that range bound low. So I took a partial here, and my rest was until here. Price came here. There was the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart here. The very nice last fair value gap. That last fair value gap hold the price, send it back. Immediately I change my bias. I take my entry to that order block. Here is that order block. I took my entry to that order block. Here. Okay. So that was my first sell. I got a stopped out. I took my re-entry to that order block. I closed my trade when it was above that high. I just closed my trade. I didn't wait for that because it was until that time it was range bound. Okay. Now when it has broken that high, what is that high? The range bound high. That means whoever was taking the sell from that zone, they all are getting stopped out. But whoever is taking the buy from that range bound low, they are all the profitable. So if market can reach above that highs or maybe that high, all of these guys are going to be the profitable. I don't want to see that. If I was a market maker and I get a huge food from here, from the resistance level, I'm very near to that support level now. I have a lot of space in my pocket. So what should I do? Should I left that food for for others? Should I do that? No, I have a lot of space in my pocket. So why don't just take that food with me before leaving that area? So let's go and take that food first because I'm very near to that food. I don't need to I don't need to walk long, or I don't need to run huge distance to take that food with me. So let's go and take that food with me. That's why I was expecting market is going lower. Now, what I told you, there was a 15-minute last parallel gap. When market failed to hold, I was just looking for sell. When price came here to that new day opening gap, I told that there is two type of entry. First, market will take some buy side liquidity which has taken over here. Then I will look for market structure shift, fair value gap. I will take that entry. Or market will reach at least to that constant encroachment or that high. Maybe it will go little higher, nothing wrong. But any of these two level will be traded. Any of these two level. If it trade over here, it will low, tap here, here around that area I will look for sell. If market can reach until the high of that new day opening gap here, then I will expect something like this. It will break that low, it will come back here again, here. I will look for my sell around that area. What market has done? It tapped over there. I was live, not hindsight. So you can say, brother, you did it after the effect. No, I didn't. I marked that low and I told that if market can go below that low with displacement, I'm gonna take sell. Market failed. I didn't take my sell over there. At the same time, I marked that breaker block. I saw that market close inside that breaker block. Okay, it didn't close below that breaker block. So if it failed to close below that breaker block, that means it's not a valid breaker block. As I took a loss, huge loss yesterday, I wasn't that much strongest. I mean, my feeling was not that much stronger to push the button before breaking that breaker block. So I didn't push my breaker block entry as well. Market went lower. Then I took an entry over there. Why I took that entry? To show you why you should not take that entry. So guys, I'm putting my real money into risk. I'm lucky, that's why I didn't get stopped out. Maybe I was in break even, but you can see if I didn't push, I mean, trail my stop loss, I would be in a huge profit. But whatever, let it go. I put my real money into the risk so that you can understand why you should not take that entry, why you should look for this entry, why you should look for sell, why you should not look for buy even after this huge run. This is called the story reading. You should read this story. Why market is coming here? Why market is coming there? You should read the story from the very beginning. Did I change? Did I go so many time frame? Did I go so many time frame? No, man. Just 15-minute chart, just 1-minute chart. Did you ever see to go hourly chart, 4-hour chart, daily chart, weekly chart, 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart? No, I didn't go. Just 15-minute chart, 1-minute chart. I read the story. What is going to happen? I read the whole story. I will take buy. Obviously, I will take buy if I see this new day opening gap is broken. Here, remember this thing as I told. If it is broken, I will look for buy until price is above that new day opening gap. I will look for buy. What is that buy setup? Market will take some liquidity. Very nice market structure shift. Fair value gap. I will take buy. Did it happen over here when market was above that new day opening gap? No, never it happened. I told that if market can go lower that new day opening gap, I will take sell until price reach to that new day opening gap. When market will be here to that new day opening gap, I will look for buy again. Again, until price is above that new day opening gap, I will look for buy again. If market is able to break that new day opening gap, I will look for sell again. I'm just reading that price. Okay, because of my ego, I explained what happened yesterday. Whoever was with me, all of you know I was bearish. I'm not changing my word. I'm not telling you the lie. I'm just telling you the truth. I was bearish because of my ego, because of my word, because of my precision. I took, I keep taking buy, okay? I keep taking buy. But if you go, yes, so, mashallah, চিনতে পারছিস তো? মাশাল্লাহ। তারপর আমি আসতেছি। আমার অলমোস্ট just a second over here. Okay. Let me actually mark that so that that will be easier for you to understand. If you are here to judge me to see that how many losing entry I took, how many winning entry I took, you are missing the most important thing, brother. Trust me. Look, where price reversed, from where it reversed, a random level. Okay, hourly fair value gap should be the perfect level where market should reach. It reversed from a random level. So market has already told me that, brother, I am not defined, I am not precise. Market has already told me that I am not precise. Don't expect the precise price action from me until I show you that I am precise. I should have understood that here is going to happen the same thing. Market is going to fail to trade that last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Why hourly fair value gap? Because there is no fair value gap, or the price action is so messy from 15-minute chart. That's why hourly fair value gap. Okay. Over here, the 15-minute fair value gap is more precise. I would love to go over here to the with the 15-minute fair value gap. Market has already told me I'm not going to give you the precise price action. Market come here, it's just following the thing it has done before. Over here it's doing the same thing. It's not going to give me the precise price action every single time. It's not going to give me the precise price action. See this fair value gap failed to go over there. It's failing until it proved that I'm precise. So today here we started to get the precise price action. So over here when I saw this, I forgot everything about that, and because of my ego, I was thinking that market will tap to that fair value gap, and that's why I was bullish. But market keep hitting my stop again and again. Now let me go over there. Why you are not going to take loss from there? Even if I was taking buy, let me tell you, did you see any market structure shift, higher market structure shift to take buy? Just tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me until this line. Until this line. Now when you got this run, do you see any fair value gap? There's no fair value gap. So this market structure shift is not valid as well. Market was keep going lower, keep going lower. Then finally market came here and give you a market structure shift maybe here. Yeah, you can go for that market structure shift. This is your first fair value gap. This is your first fair value gap, entry fair value gap. Maybe you will take that buy from that fair value gap. First time you got this entry, you maybe to put your stop loss to the below that low, or maybe you put it to the break even. I mean, sorry, to that uh, breakaway gap. You got a stop for the first time. Maybe to the next time you got a profitable entry, or you just stay over here. You take that entry until that buy side liquid or something like that. You got that whatever you just did, or maybe you wait for that entry. You saw this is the market structure shift, this is the fair value gap, you took that entry, you put your stop loss below that low. That is your entry maybe. Where is your first time you got the market structure shift? Just tell me that. Okay, even if you would look for the buy setup, I wasn't looking for the buy, I was looking for the sell. So that was the price action from yesterday. And here today's price action I have just explained. I told that if this new day opening gap is broken, I will take buy until that buy side liquidity. If market stay below that low, I'm bearish until that sell side liquidity. I'm bearish. Not sorry, not that sell side liquidity, actually that new week opening gap. Until that new week opening gap, I'm bearish. When price will be here, that new day opening gap, I'm not bullish. I will start to think if this new week opening gap can be broken, then market will come here to that hourly fair value gap to fix this mistake. Market did a mistake here. Okay, it has done something wrong here. Market has to fix that wrong. It has to fix it. So until price tap to this hourly fair value gap, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. That's why I was looking for sell, and that's the whole explanation of the price action. Guys, again, you are here to learn the price action. You are not here to count how many losing entry I took, how many time I'm doing over trade, how much profit I'm getting, how much losing I'm getting. Go to my YouTube channel. I did once, okay, in my life. I just did once. Go over here to the media and go further, okay, further. I guess in September or October. Really too far. I will find that screenshot and I will share it with you, okay? One of the guy actually challenged me, so I took 32 I so far I remember 32 trade in one session, 1 p.m. session. I took 32 trade. There was 5 or 6 losing trade, rest of all was the winning trade. I don't remember exactly, but if you go to my media you will find that. Okay, so there is a screenshot and it was very clean with the account summary. Okay, with the account summary, so you will see that account summary. And I actually stopped uploading the videos, my entry videos, because there was near about 32 videos. Okay, So I stopped to uploading videos. Instead of that, I just upload. Is that? Let me check. Okay, no, not that one. I mean huge. Okay, if you just come here, you will find it. Okay, you will find it for sure because I don't delete anything from my chart. I don't delete anything. If you just go over there and you will find it for sure. So yeah, I can do whatever I want to do, but the thing is I'm here so that you can get something. So what you will do, you are not going to follow my trade, you are not going to copy my trade. What you will do, whatever I'm teaching you, you will analyze the trade by yourself. And now when you will go in a decision. Okay, now maybe I will look for a sell. Maybe I'm looking for a sell here. Okay, but you are looking for a buy, for example. You are actually looking for a buy, but at the same time I'm looking for a sell. Don't change your mind. Don't change your mind until you are proven wrong. Be strict with your buy. Try to match the point what I'm explaining, why I'm looking for sell. Don't think that this guy is always right about his direction. You are always right about the direction, not me, you. Then start to find out why I'm looking for sell. I always explain why I'm looking for sell. I always explain that. Then you will compare your buy with my sell, which one is more stronger. If you get that you are more stronger, hold hold your buy until you are proven wrong. But if you think, okay, you are not stronger comparing with my logic, then don't push your button. Just see who is going to be the winner, you or me. If you get the winner, you will let me know, brother, I was thinking for buy that, and I'm the winner. I'll surrender, brother. I'm here to surrender you. I want you to be the winner. Okay, I am here just for that. If you are the winner, actually I will be the winner. My whole concept will work in that type of situation. Okay, I don't need to be the winner. I don't need anything. I don't need your certificate that this guy is really good or this guy is really bad. I don't need anything, man. I'm here. Everything is free. I'm not asking for money. Yeah, I asked for some help because I am going to Portugal, but nobody is actually here from Portugal. Nobody replied me, so it's okay. I will manage it by myself. So actually I in Portugal, room is kind of very difficult to find right now, the accommodation actually. I thought if anyone here from Portugal, maybe they can help me for the room, at least for the room. Okay, but yeah, it's okay. Let it go. Otherwise, I'm not asking for any kind of money, nothing. Peter is here, okay? Ask him. He messaged me yesterday also and told me that he wanna give me the t-shirt. I told him. Just ask him, okay? I don't want to tell you, but ask him. What did I say him? I don't need your money. I don't need your help. I don't need anything from you. Okay. But yeah, thanks to all whoever actually supporting me, giving me the inspiration. Thanks to all. I will never forget your kindness. Okay, your helping hand. I will never forget that. But why I'm staying here? Okay, you can say, brother, you are staying here because of YouTube money. I have already shown you so many times how much I can earn from the YouTube. Whatever I have earned from my YouTube, I can earn that from this money. I mean, from this market within 5 minutes, just by 5 minutes. Whatever I have earned from the YouTube, I'm not telling that it's a small money, but yeah, it's obviously huge money. But I'm just comparing with trading. Okay, the YouTube money with the trading, I can earn more than you can imagine from this market. I can earn that, but I'm here taking the huge pressure. I'm just missing something. Like yesterday when I told you here that market is going to take that buy sell liquidity and it is going to tap over there because market can reverse from a random level, right? If I were alone, there is no one who is going to tell me, brother, you told that market is going higher, now why you are taking sell? There was no one. I wasn't able to take sell because I told that I am thinking market is going to take that relatively equal highs and it's going to tap that 15-minute last parallel gap. It can't reverse from a random level, but market has already told me that I would love to do that. I am going to reverse from a random level. Here, market has still told that already. If I was alone, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't do that. I simply go with the price action. When this new opening gap has broken, I would look for a sell from around that area. Here, yeah, I would never go for that by, I mean, fair value gap. I would never go for that. Instead of that, I would go for that breaker block. See this breaker block? I would take my sell from there, and until this new opening gap, I would hold my trade. At the same time, maybe I would put my stop loss to the break even. Either maybe I will be stopped out or I will re-entry. I don't know what was going to happen, but yeah, that's all I would do. I'm here losing my real money. I'm putting my real money into the risk so that you can learn it, learn the price action plan. I'm not going to do it for forever. I'm gonna leave it, okay? I'm gonna quit very soon. And when I'm going to quit it, when I will quit it, you will never see me again. Never ever. Not even in Twitter, not even in YouTube. Never ever you are going to see me. So please learn it, okay? Instead of judging me how many trades I took, I'm doing over trade or not, then how many losing trade I got, how many winning trade I got. Just don't do that, man. Just don't do that. Some of you, if you take that entry, okay, if you take that entry when price was over here, maybe you would close your trade over there. $600 profit. Here, when it came here, there was near about $500 profit. If I would close that, why I don't close it? Because I want to hold it for your boom word. Just for your boom word, I put my money into the risk. Just for your boom word, nothing else. If it hits my target profit, you will write down boom. Just for that, I don't close my trade. Nothing else, man. Nothing else. I'm kind of mad guy, okay? I'm really a mad guy. So you have no idea what I am. But just don't spend your time by judging me. Try to learn why I'm beer here, okay? Like maybe you didn't take that still. Try to understand, brother. I'm talking here because right now I'm not looking for any kind of entry. The London session has done already. The London session has done already. That's why I'm just talking this bullshit, this rubbish, man. I know this is bullshit, this is rubbish. I talk too much, but it's important. That's why I'm telling all of these things. If you are hurry, if you want to trade now, just leave me alone. Okay, just leave for now. Come back at around the New York session. I'm fasting now. At the end hour of the fasting, it is not easy to talk. Okay, it's not really easy to talk, and I'm fasting, so I even can't tell you the lie. I have to tell you the truth. I'm in a big problem now. Sometimes I don't want to tell something, but I have to tell you the truth because I'm fasting and this Ramadan. I can't lie to you. So which one I actually don't want to answer, I avoid that question. Over here, if you are unable to take that sell, okay, you are unable to take that sell, but still you are profitable. How? Because you didn't look for the buy. Where was the buy? Maybe you love to use that 5-minute fair value gap, right? You are seeing this market has taken the liquidity market structure shift. Now here is your optimal trade entry. So you mark that, you saw this is the 50%, you took your buy to that 50% equilibrium, or maybe you look for that, what to say, I mean 76, 78.6, or maybe 62, I mean 61 point. I actually forgot that entry levels. I really forgot. I was a huge fan of optimal trade entry. Really, I was a huge fan optimal trade entry levels. I'm in Ramadan. I'm not telling you lie, okay? Trust me. I was a great fan of optimal trade entry, but later I find out it doesn't work that much way. I mean, perfectly. Most of the time, actually, I missed the entry. That's what I didn't like. I have waited for an entry for near about 2 to 3 hours. Then when it appeared there, I missed it because of that optimal trade entry zone or level. That's why I stopped to trade depending on that optimal trade entry. So whatever you are looking for here, you are waiting to take a buy, and you took that buy from that optimal trade entry zone. Maybe, okay, maybe equilibrium. You are going to take a loss. If you knew that, when you should look for entry. Now I'm not telling that PD array, premium and discount array, is wrong or something. No, I'm not. I have no dare to tell that as ICT using PD array. But here I'm just giving you some level. Go for the first fair value gap or last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap. Here I got this new day opening gap. Just think there is no new day opening gap. What do you have? So just go to your 15-minute chart. What do you have over there? 15-minute last fair value gap. Can you see? Where is your liquidity? Here is your liquidity. Where is price right now? 15-minute fair value gap. Look for another sell from there. I mean, don't do that right now. This is outside of the session. But if the sell setup happened, it should happen from here, from this 15-minute fair value gap. Why? Because this is the entry fair value gap. This is your last fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. It should create the setup from there. Simple, man. Here, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Wait for that fair value gap. Come here. It's going to fall. Simple. Try to get that point, man. First, where is your liquidity? This is your liquidity. Where should it reverse? From where it should reverse? From here. So you are going to miss that run, that whole buy run. Maybe you are going to miss that buy run, or maybe you will be able to catch that buy run as well. Maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe you are going to catch that run. If I wouldn't take that sell, I wouldn't take that buy. If I wouldn't take that sell, got stopped out, I wouldn't take that buy. Why I took that buy? Again, that was the range bound. Market went higher, it went lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, until it break that range bound area. This candle has broken that range bound high or the resistance level, so it's not the range bound anymore. Now I have the sell side liquidity instead of that buy side and sell side. That's why I immediately changed my bias. I took that buy. I believe that you will understand that fact. I don't do that. I don't change my bias. Even if you can see yesterday, I keep taking buy. I keep taking buy. I got stopped at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, but still I keep taking buy. I don't change my bias. I mean, instantly. Okay. So here, that's why I actually changed my bias because of that range bound price action. Price came here. Now I'm looking for sell. Simple. Every single time market is going higher, I'm seeing this as a liquidity taken. So I'm not seeing this as a missing opportunity or I'm actually missing this run. No, I'm not seeing like that way. I'm seeing this just going higher to take the liquidity and to reach in a certain level. It can't reverse from a random level. It has to reach in a certain level. This reversal from a random area, it happens one time out of 100,000 or 100 million times. It happens one time out of 100 million times. Don't believe me? Go and backtest. Go and do the forward test. Just do that and tell me how accurate I am. Even in this price action, just this, what is this? This very sloppy price action, right? Let me show it to you. I have outlined that first fair value gap, and I have uploaded that to my YouTube channel over here. That was the video. I did the video because some of you still will doubt that no, this guy is just telling the wrong. So he's telling the lie. I would love to show here. I tried to connect the trade of it, but it was not connecting. Okay, it was loading, loading, loading. It was not connecting. That's why I missed that first fair value gap entry. So there was the first fair value gap entry. Let's go. No, I don't need it until that. I need it until here. Okay, I need it until here. First, do I have the sell side liquidity? I have the sell side liquidity. Where is my sell side liquidity? This low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. Okay, so that's my sell side liquidity. Where price came? It came. It has taken all of this buy side liquidity, failed to take that high. See this high? Market has failed to take that high. Where is your first fair value gap? There is your first fair value gap. When the first fair value gap is broken by that specific candle, it's broken. Now it's valid as a first fair value gap. You should take your entry over here, here. Where should be your stop loss? Above that consequent encroachment. Now this candle already happened, okay? So when you took your entry, it never come back again to that fair value gap, first fair value gap. Where should be your target? Either the last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap. Where is your entry fair value gap? There is your entry fair value gap. Where is your last fair value gap? There is your last fair value gap. Okay, I'm gonna mark both of them. Sorry. Did I change my word or anything? Just tell me, okay? Here. Is that nice trade? Obviously, man. It was a huge nice trade. No, brother, you told us that you want to hold it until that. I mean, sorry, the last fair value gap, not until here. This is the last fair value gap. You told us that the first fair value gap entry should be until the last fair value gap. Okay, let's see. Did it hit it? Yeah. Have Did it ever break that first fair value gap before hitting the last fair value gap? No. It's your job. I would love to hold it until that liquidity. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm done with that first fair value gap. Okay. Now let me show you the precision. I'm gonna remove it. Where the market came, entry fair value gap. Got the reaction? Yeah. In a random level, let's see. Is this a random level, brother? Yeah, this is a random level. I know, I know. This is a random level. Just a second. Whoever is getting bored, please leave me. Okay, whoever is getting bored, just leave me, brother. I'm done with the price action, so I'm not going for any kind of entry. But brother, why this type of reversal happened? What is that? What is that called? It's your job to find out what is that called. What is this fair value gap called? It came to the entry fair value gap. It went higher. Where did it go? Last fair value gap. It come back again. Where did it came? Last fair value gap. Anybody has any confusion? No, brother, we don't have any confusion. It went higher. But before coming here, it went higher one more time, right? Why it come here, brother? Trade that area. Either লে ফ্যানটা চালি কেন বন্ধু? গরম তো তুমি ওই ঘরে যে ফ্যানটা ছাড়ো না, ওই ঘরে যে ছাড়ো, আমি তো তাহলে ওই ড্রয়িং রুমে ফ্যানটা ছাড়ো। আমি লাইভ করতেছি না, এই সাউন্ডের ভিতরে আমি লাইভ করতে পারবো? মানে আমি বুঝলাম না আপু। না, আমার তোমার দেখেন আমি লাইভ করতেছি এই জায়গায়, ফাজলামি করতেছি না, সিরিয়াসলি। সবকিছু একটা লিমিট থাকে। Okay, guys, I don't know what did I say and what did you say. What is your comment? I didn't read anything, so I was not looking for the comment because my phone has no charge, had no charge, so I didn't open that comment box. Now I can see you guys has already write down so many things. So yeah, I'm still in trade where to put target profit. Talha Hussain, I can't tell you that, Talha Hussain. Okay, brother, I'm sorry. I'm not here to give you the signal. I'm not here to manage your trade, brother. I'm just keep repeating that things. I'm not here for that. Does that current run classify as the MSS1? Okay, I'm not interested for the price action right now. Whatever is going to happen, I'm not interested of anything. It is outside of the session right now. I don't want to influence you to take that entry. Okay, got some drama. Hey Peter, always you change my mood, man. Because that will be win-win situation. Ha, okay, Patel. Yeah, it can be, brother. I understand why what you are actually talking. When you will look for a setup and I will look for the same setup, I believe that you are talking about that setup. I'm from Portugal. Okay, Vitor Faria. Vitor Faria, brother, can you please send me a message over here? I mean, this is my Twitter. If you're still here, okay, Faria, if you're still here, brother, this is my Twitter link at the rate of NRT12345. Can you please send me a message over there, brother? It's really important, okay? You have help here. Yeah, Lenny. I actually didn't read the comment, so I didn't got that true word. Okay, Peter. I think you are talking about when I was talking about the T-shirt. So you told about that. Jackie, man, stop justifying to people. No one is blaming you or judging you, and if anyone does, just ignore him and continue with what you were doing. I feel 50% of streaming time is wasted on justifying. No, Jackie, I'm not actually justifying. Inside of my justifying, I was also explaining the price action. Okay, so my justifying is also related with the price action. So if you are seeing that I'm justifying myself, that means you are missing the price action. When I'm justifying myself, I'm still showing you the price action. With the price action, I'm justifying myself. Okay, Jackie? So not only the 50%, even if the whole time I spent with justifying myself, I will keep justifying myself by showing you the price action. So it's your job how you will get that, okay? Can you mark the new breaker in 1 minute? Peter, I'm not interested to that price action right now because it has more probability to consolidate until the 7 a.m. because 7 a.m. there will be a very nice kill zone. Okay, so yeah, seriously think that the market is reversing from a random level. Perhaps it's reversing from a higher odd area array time frame or level not visible to you, my brother. No, Harman, I only believe in 50-minute chart. If I ever confused about 50-minute chart, I believe in hourly chart. Now, I guess you are talking about 4-hour chart. Yeah, I have seen that. If you are talking about the 4-hour chart, I have seen that, brother. Even before you told me about that, okay? You are saying that this is a 4-hour chart. See, 4-hour fair value gap, price tap to that 4-hour fair value gap, it went higher. Still, this is a 4-hour fair value gap. So, this is not reversal from a random level. Instead of that, it's actually reversing from 4-hour fair value gap. Now, for me, this 4-hour fair value gap, everything I don't care. I don't believe in this 4-hour price action. I can prove you that this 4-hour fair value gap, this 4-hour levels doesn't work. 80% of the time it doesn't work. 80% of the time. Now I don't need to prove it. You please do it by yourself. You will understand. Daily chart is the gem. Okay, the daily chart is the most important chart. I have nothing to talk about the daily chart right now because we are at the all-time high. Okay, we are at the all-time high. So depending on the daily chart, if you want to do your analysis, it's really difficult. We are at the all-time high. That's why I love to stay in 15-minute chart. And if I am confused about the 15-minute chart, I will go to hourly chart. That's the all. Okay, that's all, brother. Herman. Random level. Okay, Patel. Okay, randomly, yeah. Yeah, random level. How are you doing, Nate? I hope you were feeling better from yesterday. I'm absolutely right. Good, brother. Big mode. Now I got my confidence. Actually, when I started my streaming today morning, I wasn't confident. I was thinking like, oh man, how can I continue this streaming? I'm feeling helpless. But yeah, now when price started to work with my precision with the price action, I'm feeling confident now. Again, I'm showing you the level where market should go and when it should reverse. I have started to show you that. Okay. So at the first trade, I was very confused. Okay, I was very confused. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for all of your support, brother. To be honest, thanks for all of your support. Harman, it reversed from 1 day fair value gap and from dev pitches DTFX SD SND support and support and SND. What is that? Responsible for a breakout, brother. Okay, Harman, it can happen, brother. But for me, I don't make it more complicated. So I stay with one time frame over here. What I missed is just the story over here. It reverse from random level. It has to reverse from the random level until I get the price action over here. Here I started to get the price action again until here. See where price stop? It didn't reach to that fair value level. It just stopped over the random level. It went lower. Every single level. Where did it stop? A random level. So not there actually. Here. Here or here. Oh sorry. It was here. Like every single time yesterday price was random. It didn't trade precisely. Okay, for me, I don't see, I don't make my trading so complicated. I try to make it simple, just very simple. That's all, brother. Sarja Sivastun, nice stream, waiting for AM. But when did you take the membership, brother? Just, I mean, oh man, I mean, yesterday I saw one guy. He has taken the. Is that you, Sarja? I mean, why I don't see you guys take the membership? But thank you. I really appreciate that. When did you take that? I really don't know. Harman, I also don't know when did you take that membership. I really don't know. I'm seeing that new people are taking the membership. I have to check actually. Nice stream waiting for him. Okay, I guess we will get something at the end. Big Mode, got to know, bro. You got this. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Sergey, okay, so Sebastian, you took that yesterday. I didn't notice, man. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the coffee. Thanks for the coffee bill, man. So yeah, that's all, brother Harman. I'm not telling that, brother, whatever you are saying, it's wrong or it's right. It's that I am not able to make the price action with that type of huge or deep, with that deep knowledge. Okay, I try to read the price the easiest way. For me, I just go for the market. I mean liquidity, and then I will go. I will be here in 15-minute chart, and I will go for the 15-minute parallel gap. That's all. I'm done. Over here, just first parallel gap and last parallel gap is the important thing. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Is it really hard to? I mean, guys, whoever with me for so long, you know that I'm pretty much confident about my direction, and this is how I actually go. It's for me, it's really so easy to mark the last parallel gap and the first parallel gap. Sorry, the entry parallel gap, and I will frame my trade. Simple. I don't need so many levels. But yeah, again, the daily chart is the best chart for the analysis. Okay, comparing with 15-minute chart. After daily chart, the best chart is 15-minute chart for me and for ICT. Michael Huddleston, J. Huddleston for himself. Okay, if you watch his 22 mentorship, he has told that the 15-minute chart is his bellwether, and that was the first time when I got confused and I was curious. Why 15-minute chart? Why not hourly chart? Why not 5-minute chart? Why not weekly chart, 4-hour chart, daily chart? Why not every other chart? He told that he can do anything from 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart. Now, if you ask me, if you give me the option, just 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart, all I need a big monitor, okay, so that I can see the little bigger picture. I am able to see the bigger picture. I just need a little big monitor. I don't need any other time frame, nothing else. Just 15-minute fair value gap is enough for me. And for executing the entry, I need 1-minute chart. That's all. I will keep earning money from this market, and it's possible for you. It's possible for everyone. All you need to do is you have to make it more simpler. If you want to add more confluences, like if I keep adding, I mean, if I keep taking entry, just shouting my mouth, you will never understand why I'm pushing my button. Now, just forget about yesterday. If I just keep pushing my button and keep closing my trade, don't wait for your boom word. You will rarely see that I'm gonna take the loss. I took that entry, I will close it here, just here, to that order block. I will retake entry over there, I will close it to the consequent crossment of that candle. I know every level, but if I start to add them all together, you will start to leave me alone, okay? You will start to do that. The reason is it's gonna be very complicated then. That's why I'm trying to make it more simpler. And now I'm not, I don't wanna be rude. I'm sorry, okay? If I get rude. Hey, Alexia, thanks for that membership. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Victor Faria already sent you PM on X. Okay, thank you, brother. I will reply you. Actually, I need some help. Okay, I wanna move in Portugal next month after Ramadan. So yeah, I need some help for the accommodation. I will pay for that. Don't worry. I will pay for my accommodation. I will do everything. I'll bear my cost by myself. I'm not gonna ask the money from you guys. No, from no one. Okay. But it's really difficult to find out accommodation in Portugal right now. A lot of people are over there. So yeah, that's the thing. And thanks. True, he said he can do everything 115 minute without switching time frame. Thank you, Big Mode. Okay, guys, so that's all for now, and I will be here in New York session, AM session, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I hope that we will get some price action over there. I hope that, okay. So here I actually took the entry execution over here. That was a losing trade, to be honest. That was a losing trade. Then I took buy, price came here. I took sell, price came until here. It's your job how to you look for the setup and how you will do that, okay. It's all about you. Bro, was there any entry around 5 a.m.? I just woke and noticed price took the buy side. I marked before I went to sleep, but was wondering if there was an entry model there. Are you asking about 5 a.m.? Let me check actually. 5 a.m. Okay, so we were talking about this entry, brother, from the beginning, okay? Just for one tick, we missed that entry. Just for one tick. It failed to give me the market structure shift. It didn't even close below that breaker block, so we just missed that entry for one tick. See, where did it close? Just at the low of that breaker block. If it could close one handle below that breaker block, or if it could able to give me the market structure shift around 5 a.m., that would be the entry. Okay, that would be the best entry, either depending on the breaker block or the 22 YT model. Market has taken the buy side liquidity, reversed from a very specific level, not a random level. New day opening gap low at the same time, 15-minute fair value gap at the same time, 1 minute last fair value visit. No, sorry, 1 minute entry fair value gap. It's not reversing from a random area. It was reversing from a very specific level. I don't need anything else. It was reversing from new day opening gap low. See the reaction from that low. Just look at the reaction. How beautiful the reaction from that new day opening gap low. All I was needed, market structure shift or closed below that breaker. Market failed, so we were unable to take that sell, and then I took that sell and explained why this sell is not good. Though it's going to work, but it's not good. Okay, you should not take that sell. You should not do that. So yeah, that's my experience. That's my opinion. I'm not telling to go with that. All I'm here doing is and I'm sharing my understanding. And I don't know Jack T is still here or not. But brother, when I'm just clarifying myself, I'm just justifying myself. Still, I'm justifying that with the price action. Okay, without price action, I'm not justifying myself. So here, I'm explaining the price, and then I'm telling you that I told that, I did that, I done that. That's all, brother. So I don't spend time without price action. Sometimes I do. I actually go previous price action and I talk rubbish. Yeah, rest of all is okay. And thank you, Vitor Faria. I will reply you, okay, brother. Thank you, Alexia, for being a member. Welcome to my member. But don't think that you are going to get some extra opportunity because you are not. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So see you guys at 9 a.m. New York local time. If everything is okay, if I'm alive, if I'm not dead, then I'll be here again. Okay. So until then, cheers. 4451 was my last subscriptions. Let's see if we can hit 4500 or not. So 49 people will be my target. See you guys.